Hi, Chelsea. I'm now going to look at doing a micro select of comments with more than one criteria. Uh, you wanted to look for Liberty Las Vegas in comments, so I'm going to right click comments, and I'm going to do a add micro selection. Just a better way to do this micro selection, and then notice it defaults to a contains. The row is a contains, so it's going to look for anything that has L, I. And you can see Liberty's already in there, but there's more than that. There's Malibu's in there too. So let's keep typing. LIB, Malibu's still there. E. Okay, now I've got LIBE, and I've only got 4 Liberties, and they look like they're all related to what you want, instead of just the 2 that you had in your criteria. So I'm going to leave it at contains LIBE, do an OK, and you'll see that there are 9 of those. And you may want to change these to match something else just to make them all consistent. It's up to you. Now I can go back here and edit that same criteria because you also wanted Chicago in there. And so you could do a plus to add a criteria. And now I've got a contains. Unfortunately, we're limited to Liberty because that's what's already in the list. So we're just going to have to type in Chicago because that's, you know, or you could do this. You can uncheck that for a moment. Actually, it's a little tough to do. I'm just going to type in CHIC for Chicago, and so that one says contains part of Liberty, that contains part of Chicago. Also, very important is you need to change that to an or. And that's a tricky little thing to remember, but if you get nothing, when you get no rows, it's because there's an or there, or there's an and there. But now doing OK, you'll go down here and there's the Chicago. Chicago's are here as well. So you got a mixture of Liberty and Chicago in this list. And when you're done with that, you've got your rows that you want. I'll get you the reports you want in a minute. And if you want to get rid of your criteria, you can just go right over there and say remove all micro selections using this. So that adds them, that removes them. Another little tidbit, if you want to find something quickly and you don't want to type it out using a micro select, you could say, I think I've shown you this before actually. You could in this, let's just say you want everything with Williams row ID. You could just right click that, just right click it and say micro select, because you're right clicking exactly what you want and you're doing a micro select, and then that gets you just that one entry. Unfortunately, in that case, remove, there's a difference between that one and the other 2 that we're showing there. Williams row ID. Well, oh yes, that was 1918, that was 1675, and that was 1674. So you could do something like this, micro select 1, and then you come back and then do a right click, edit micro select, come over here, click the back end of that, backspace that out, and then change this to contains, and then do an OK. So now you've got everything that contains those 3 things. Looks like this. Either it's a lot or the machine's in the middle of doing something else. It's taking a little too long for my liking. There are a lot. 17,000 of those. So, oh, that's right. This came from that Williams spreadsheet that I imported from. That's why it's such a big thing. Anyway, right click, remove, and I'm going to stop the video and I'll talk to you later.